Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Mariana's Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. I'm Dan Shore. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The public school system, not going gently into that good night, holds another round of information sessions. Also tonight, the House of Representatives seeks to clarify whether Article 15 guarantees PSS 25% of the government's gross or net general revenues. And a poker parlor is robbed and the alleged perpetrators are in custody. And also tonight in supports, a candlelight vigil is held for victims of domestic violence. Humanity is expressed in abundance. Stay with us. These stories and more are next.
Your search for unbeatable internet speeds is over. Visit Docomo Pacific today and sign up for as low as $60 a month so you can experience our fast, reliable internet speeds for yourself. Docomo Pacific, better together.
This is a bag. But for Steve, this bag gives him food cred. Because now everyone knows that when they have that craving, or they're just looking for the perfect deal, well, they just need to follow Steve.
Follow him all the way to the new McTerry Deluxe at McDonald's. It's an all-beef patty smothered with teriyaki sauce topped with lettuce and tomato on a sesame seed bun. For a limited time, price and participation may vary.
I love Mariana's Coffee. Come join me for a cup. I think you would be really happy.
Half a day, Tirawami, and good evening, Commonwealth. You are watching the Channel 2 News on October the 10th from our studios high up on Capitol Hill. PSS Town Hall Meetings Round 2. The revised budget and its repercussions examined. Wednesday night in the Marianas High School cafeteria, one more, but not final, plea for the CNMI public school students and their teachers. Chair of the CNMI Board of Education, Ashumar Ogamoro Uludong.
The fact that the CNMI is undergoing a very challenging time, and so we just want to be considerate of that, but at the same time know that there are obligations to the public school system, and the Board of Education is following what's taking place at the administration and the legislature very closely so that we can react appropriately and continue to provide the services through PSS to all of our students.
The governor recently signed a temporary budget agreement allowing the CNMI government to continue operations. In the temporary budget, PSS has been awarded $31.7 million for fiscal 2026, $9 million less than expected. PSS Commissioner Lawrence Camacho lays out the realities of school operations with a limited budget, including the probability of reducing school hours, furloughing support staff, and increasing class sizes. Teachers express concern.
If you're going to not only fill up the classes to 30 and then cut the hours, okay, the loss of learning is definitely going to happen.
My name's Luis Moreno. I'm a math teacher in 8th grade at Francisco M. Sablan. And one of my concerns tonight was the divide between the students that can afford private schools versus students that cannot. And one of the words that was used was the loss of learning. And if they pack our classes with students and they furlough and reduce the hours of teaching, then those that cannot afford the private schools will suffer in the overall learning race that we have.
Alvin Arcega was selected as Teacher Assistant of the Year for his work in special education at Marianas High School, on the possibility of teaching assistants being furloughed.
It is very highly dependent on each IEP, the individualized education plan for our special needs kids. Thankfully, a good chunk of them are able to work at the general ed setting with support from us when needed. But we do have some students who are very low functioning who do need that one-to-one work with us. So that way we could help them succeed in their class, or at least work on the skill sets that they need to thrive at home or in the general setting when they leave us. It's something that had to be brought up eventually, because it's not just only me, it's also for my fellow teacher aides, both here at MHS and in other schools that also have special education teacher aides. So selfishly, yes, it does concern me greatly, but at the same time, for the kids that we have worked closely with, it will affect them in a way, should we face furloughs.
The PSS Whistle Stop campaign train continues. And then, yesterday, in the House of Representatives, a somewhat surprising initiative on how they choose to clarify an amendment to the CNMI Constitution regarding fiscal guarantees to the public school system. The public school system represents around 8,000 students, 20 schools, and over 1,200 employees. Dora Borja Mira, Board of Education.
I stand here to comment on HLI number 24-1 that asks to amend Article 15, Section 1 to define general revenues and special revenues to clarify that the public school system's 25% guaranteed appropriation shall be calculated on the net general revenues after crediting debt service and statutory obligations. This initiative is problematic on several fronts.
Macy Tenorio of the Board of Education comments that the Supreme Court has already ruled on this matter.
Permitting this would render the constitutional guarantee vulnerable, transforming general revenue into special revenue without restraint. It would eviscerate the financial stability the drafters sought to accomplish for the school system.
Lawrence Camacho, Commissioner of PSS.
Article 15E of our CNMI Constitution is not just a budget rule. It is a promise that our children's education will always be protected, no matter who is in office or how politics may change over the year. When the people of the Commonwealth voted in 2014 to raise the public school system's guaranteed funding from 15 to 25% of general revenues, they spoke clearly and overwhelmingly in favor of that change. And they made that promise part of our Constitution so that future leaders could not easily take it away. Yet today, this very same legislature is going against its own findings and recommendation, the very conclusion reached by your predecessors who recognized how vital and critical this support is.
It was for stability, so that in difficult times like this, we don't let politics murky the water in terms of what we already knew back in 2014 when it was decided that to go from 15% to 25%, we needed to invest in our youth, we needed to invest in our students, we needed to invest in our CNMI.
This new initiative, pre-filed by Representative B.J. Atau, has been referred to the Committees on Education and Ways and Means. More to come. A poker establishment is robbed with 2 suspects remaining in custody. Yesterday morning in Judge Joseph Camacho's Superior Courtroom, a bail hearing takes place. Angel Rubin, age 39, and Amanda Kaipat, age 37, are accused of committing a robbery at the AK Poker establishment in Garapan. In the afternoon of October the 1st, a cashier at the poker parlor claims to have responded to Ms. Kaipat's request for an entrance into the establishment's restroom. After unlocking the restroom door, the cashier claims that Mr. Rubin grabbed her, threatened her life, and demanded the keys to the cash register. According to police, surveillance video shows the defendants entering the cashier booth, taking around $5,000 from the cash register, and then exiting the establishment. Police say they were able to identify the defendants due to a previous encounter. Bail has been set for $50,000 each. Both have been remanded into custody with preliminary hearings on October the 15th. Coming up, something's fishy in the Philippine Sea, and a smile a day keeps austerity away. Everyone's favorite segment, Welcome to Saipan, is next. Stay with us, CNMI.
Trust between service provider and customer is important because it forms the foundation for a long-term positive relationship. Trust influences everything from customer satisfaction to loyalty to community relationships.
Customers provide feedback on the services they receive from us, and their experience is our success.
I recommend Docomo Pacific to a lot of people, especially if you game. If you're like me, who live basically around the internet, they really, Docomo does really care for those who are their customers.
Honestly, from where I work at, I'm a customer service, and customer service is big for me, and they meet our expectations.
One of the positives of being a Docomo customer is the service. For us as a restaurant, we focus a lot on customer service, and it's nice to see, Docomo doing the same thing.
It's clear that they've been working to deliver more value for local businesses like ours. When their internet works consistently, it fades into the background, and that's how it should be.
I'm just so tired of you. You're not here. Oh, I'm just so fed up with you already. Why can't you just be, a good father and all of that and just help me out? And I don't even know what to say anymore because I'm tired. Look at you.
In our village, everyone knows everyone. But when my mom is home, she turns into a different person.
You think you're better than me? You're just like everyone else. Nothing.
I don't know why mommy yells like that. Daddy always stays quiet, but it makes me scared.
Hey, so how's everything at home? I noticed you were looking a little sad in class today.
The teacher asked if I was okay. I didn't know what to say, but I told her everything.
Thank you for coming in and seeing us, Luan. I want to give you some pamphlets and some help. As you can see, this is, how to get away from your domestic wife.
People listened. They didn't judge us. They helped Daddy and me find a safe place. Now, there's no more yelling. Daddy makes me happy and safe. We laugh together. My dad and I were scared, but now we are not, because in our community, we take care of each other.
If you see something, say something. Families impacted by domestic violence need your voice. Call for help. Together, we can break the cycle and build our families. To make a report, call the Division on Youth Services Child Protective Services 24-hour on-call number for Saipan at 670-285-2780 or 2781. For Tinian at 670-287-3268. For Rota at 670-287-2553. For emergencies, please call 911. Tell a teacher, counselor, or trusted adult. We are here for you.
Let's go.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go!
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Let's go! Let's go.
Welcome back. You are watching the Friday night edition of the Channel 2 News. The Western Pacific Regional Fishery Management Council held meetings on Saipan, Tinian, and Rota, focusing on the challenges faced firsthand by the community. From the Pacific Islands Fishery Group, Alex Min, on sustainable fisheries and taking care of our ecosystem.
Fishing's like an ecosystem as well, just like the coral reefs are an ecosystem. We have our fishermen, we also have the person who works on the boats, we have the person who sells the ice, the person who does the insurance for the boats, as well as the community that buys the fish and the whole community that consumes the fish. And this ecosystem for a while now has been broken. It needs help and support. It needs leadership from both the fishing community, but also our economic development, our state agencies, our federal agencies to invest in the future, because this is the most renewable, sustainable resource we have as a community, as Pacific Islanders. This is a resource that can sustain us indefinitely. It's sustained our ancestors, and it's incredibly important that we continue to perpetuate it and take care of it so it can continue to feed us. And so that's something I would love to leave with everyone listening to the community members, myself being a fisherman for over 25 years, is we need to continue to support that ecosystem, support the fishing community, not marginalize them, because they feed our communities. They're like farmers of the sea. And it's been really tough for the fishing communities over the last 2 decades. And we need to re-stimulate and encourage fishers to feed our communities.
The long weekend is coming. Austerity does not just mean a cut in pay. It means to share, to be aware, to take care. In the past few months, there have been a rash of auto accidents on our Saipan roads, drivers exceeding the speed limit with drastic results. Austerity implies the reduction of selfish impulses for the welfare of all. DPS Commissioner Anthony Macaranas.
Speed comes with consequences. So if you speed and anything could happen in front of you, it either will deter you to veer off the road or veer to oncoming traffic, and that's some of the consequences that people will face. I've talked to the people at Highway Patrol to beef up some of their enforcement efforts along Beach Road. As you know, Beach Road is already being constantly, and the highest speeder that we got on Beach Road is 80 miles per hour, and that's a short stretch of road from the old mayor's office in San Lolo. Vehicles heading south, we caught them on 80 miles per hour. So my advice to people: please do not speed.
No.
Do not. Don't do anything drastic out there. Be considerate about the safety of others as well as the safety of yours.
Drive safe, CNMI. In these challenging times, it's good every now and then to simply put a smile on your face and a little bit of laughter in your heart. Travel tends to offer that blessing. Welcome to Saipan. On the morning flight from Guam, a little sign language and a little levity to brighten up Jason's day.
Good morning. Good morning.
Okay. Can I have your names, please?
My name is Rika and Hinano.
Just keep it a little bit down there.
Okay.
And where are you coming from? Where are you flying from?
Sumi.
No, it's okay. No, it's okay.
We are from Japan.
Okay. So you swim from Japan? Oh, wow.
Yes, swimming from Japan. No, just kidding.
Okay, no, you're good. Okay.
This is their very first time on Saipan. They plan to dive deep and/or.
When you're here on Saipan, what do you want to do? Do you want to swim or hike or?
Yes. 何したい? Swim.
Okay, swim.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you swim back in Japan? Do you swim a lot or not really?
Yes. I swim a lot and often dive in Okinawa.
Eileen is from Guam, visiting friends on her sister island of Saipan. Her smile, it's contagious.
Just curiosity. I think it's not my first time, so I've been here when I was in elementary, but just curiosity, and I just needed a little bit of a break from the daily life.
She is hoping to see if Saipan and Guam are as sisterly as her friends say they are.
Most definitely. As of late, I went to a gala that kind of focused primarily on Guam's culture, and it just gave me more pride. So of course, I'm all for islands coming together, Pacific Islander pride. So I'm so into that. So I do see a possibility, yes.
All right. Anything else you'd like to say?
Thanks for the warm welcome, and very memorable today.
Jimmy Blancha is not a lead singer from a 70s rock band, but he is returning to the CNMI.
There's a lot of reasons. I was there for the birth of my son, and then I worked there for a little bit, and then I traveled overseas as well, then went back to Guam, and now I'm here.
And how's life been in Guam for you?
Though I'd say it's going pretty well, actually. And I'm just here to, just settle some business and hopefully go back and reunite with my family there.
Check out that grin.
I guess Saipan would still be the same for me, because each time I come back and visit, things didn't really change. But it's probably still the same, yeah.
All right.
Pretty similar.
Anything else you'd like to say?
Everybody stay safe. God bless you guys, and keep on enduring.
So whether you're returning to your home island, visiting friends, or diving into our beautiful waters, remember to always
Having fun in Saipan.
Okay, thank you.
A smile is worth a million words. Konnichiwa, ladies. Welcome home. Welcome to Saipan. And coming up in supports, life gives us loads of laughter, but it also brings us a gentle rain of tears. It takes a village. A candlelight vigil for island loved ones lost.
Welcome to Marianas Beach Resort, and now welcome to Marianas Coffee. Indulge in the rich, smooth taste of classic coffee, or treat yourself to one of our signature creations with the best coffee roasted right here in Saipan. Craving something fun? Try our cracking marshmallow milkshake, or one of our refreshing milk teas. Stay cool with locally grown lemongrass lemonade, the perfect tropical twist. Pair your drink with our delicious cakes, desserts, sandwiches, and salads freshly made just for you. And with super fast Wi-Fi, it's the perfect place to work or unwind. Marianas Coffee at Marianas Beach Resort, where great coffee meets great style. Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
At Marianas Beach Resort, come to the edge of the ocean and experience the best sunsets on Saipan at Skipper's Beach Bar. Open daily from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m., Skipper's is the perfect place to unwind with great friends, great weather, and stunning ocean views. And every hour is happy hour with $3.99 craft draft beer, local food specials, and live music. Bring a friend or make some new ones. Skipper's is where memories are made. Skipper's Beach Bar, the best sunsets, the best fun. Come join us tonight. See you at the beach.
When I think of you sometime, want to spend some time with you, just the two of us.
Buenas sports fans.
Buenas support fans. No athletics to report tonight, but community support is on report. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and last night, a candlelight vigil. Last night, in the Royal Taga Ballroom of the World Resort, the Northern Mariana Islands Coalition Against Domestic and Sexual Violence hosts.
Tonight, as the candles flicker around us, we are reminded of the lives lost to domestic violence. Each flame, a soul, a story, a light extinguished, far too soon. May tonight offer you grace, comfort, and the warmth of community. It is a movement, not a moment. So tonight, as we light our candles, let them be symbols of hope, of healing, and of unwavering solidarity.
Candles are lit for loved ones lost. Family, friends, community, honor and remember with solidarity and support. The singer, Donovan Castro.
For every mountain I have climbed, every raging river cried, you were a treasure that I longed to find. Without your love, I would be lost. Let the words not
And in the moments after the candlelight ceremony, coalition member Reina Camacho on "It is a movement, not a moment."
The coalition as a whole, again, is to end violence here in the CNMI, whether it's domestic violence, sexual violence, and any kind of violence in between. We hope to have our homes filled with love and joy. There are still others, we know, that are not yet ready to step out into the light, to step out into supporting for themselves, advocating for themselves. And for those that have or are aware of violence happening in their families, extended families, friendship circles, there is hope. We are here. That's who the coalition is for.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
Here's the weather. Commonwealth Cultural Day weekend is upon us, and tonight's forecast is consistent with what the National Weather Service forecasts for the entire weekend. Tonight will be partly cloudy with only a 20% chance of isolated showers, with light but variable winds and low temperatures of around 77 degrees. The weekend through Monday is forecast exactly the same, with lots of sunshine, a 20% chance of rainfall, highs of around 88 degrees during the daylight hours, and lows of 77 degrees in the night times. The sun has set tonight precisely at 6 p.m. and will rise again tomorrow morning at 6:08 a.m. in order to begin the long weekend. Enjoy the fiestas, enjoy the sunshine and the waters, enjoy the food and the drink, and, oh boy, the day off. But please be careful when you drive and be kind to one another. And I will see you in the water or on the land. Well, that is news, support, and weather. Have a great long weekend, CNMI, and we will see you again. We'll be working on Monday.